Hello and welcome. We're about to dive into a question that I think every single one of us has asked at some point. How on earth do I get rid of negative thoughts? And our guide for this is Neelam Talreja, the founder of Mindseed Tutorials. She's got years of experience helping students really master their own minds for success. So let's jump in and explore her fantastic roadmap. Okay, so we've all been there, right? That annoying negative thought just pops into your head, and your first instinct is to fight it, to wrestle it, to just shove it out. But what if I told you that fight is an unwinnable battle? What if it's a battle you're actually designed to lose? I mean, think about it for a second. Have you ever really, truly tried to just force a thought to go away? You just try to will it out of existence. And what happens? It just comes roaring back, maybe even stronger than before. You know what? Let's try a quick little experiment right now to see exactly why that is. You ready? It's a super simple challenge. For the next 10 seconds, whatever you do, do not think about a monkey. Okay? No monkeys swinging, no monkeys peeling bananas, absolutely no monkeys allowed in your brain. Ready? Go. So, how'd that go for you? Yeah, my guess is your mind was suddenly a jungle, just packed with monkeys. And this little test shows us a fundamental rule about our own minds. You can't just delete a thought by fighting it.
So why on earth does that happen? Well, it's because your mind is basically the most powerful and sophisticated computer on the entire planet. But like any computer, it has its own operating system, its own set of rules. And if you don't know the rules, you're always going to feel like you're fighting against it.
And this slide, this right here, really gets to the core of the whole thing. On the left, that's how we try to use our minds. We think we can just subtract, divide, or delete a thought. But the right side, that's the reality. Your mind only works with addition and multiplication. The more you focus on something, even if you're focusing on getting rid of it, the more you're just adding to it, multiplying its power.
And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Our mind is an engine of acceleration. Trying to fight a negative thought is literally like flooring the gas pedal when you actually want to hit the brakes. So, if fighting it is the wrong move, what's the right one? Well, it takes a totally different approach.
Here's a great way to think about it. Your mind is like this incredibly powerful vehicle. It's supposed to serve you, to take you wherever you want to go. But what happens if the vehicle starts driving itself? If it decides its own destination and you're just stuck in the back seat for a crazy, stressful ride? Well, then this amazing tool just becomes a total nuisance. The whole goal is to get back into the driver's seat.
So how do we actually do that? How do you take the wheel? The key is this massive shift in perspective. And it all starts with one simple but incredibly powerful idea: you are not your thoughts.
Let's just pause on this for a second because this question is everything. When a thought pops up in your mind and you are aware of it, when you can actually watch it come and go, who is doing the watching? That awareness, that observer, that is the real you. This slide breaks it down so clearly. On one hand, there's you, that fundamental life force, the consciousness that's just there. And then there's all the stuff you've gathered over the years. Your physical body, your memories, your emotions, and yeah, your thoughts. These are all things you have, but they are not what you are. And I love this analogy. It's so simple. When you close your eyes, the visual world completely disappears, but you don't stop existing, right? Of course not. It's the exact same idea. You exist separate from that constant stream of thoughts that are just passing through your mind. Okay, so this is a great concept, but how do we make it practical? How do you actually create that distance between you, the observer, and all the noise happening in your mind? Well, it turns out there's a really simple and practical way to do it. Here is the practice broken down into 3 simple steps. First, and this is the most important part, you have to stop fighting. Just let the thoughts be there. Don't engage. Second, gently move your attention to something physical, like the feeling of your breath going in and out, or the rhythm of your heartbeat. And third, once you do that, you'll start to notice it. A little space opens up between you and the mental chatter. You just become the observer. And the reward for this simple practice is absolutely massive. Think about it. All human suffering happens in one of 2 places, your body or your mind. Once you create even a little bit of space, you're no longer tangled up in all that psychological drama. You're no longer defined by your passing thoughts. And that, right there, that's the end of suffering. Thanks so much for watching. Just remember, the goal isn't to get a silent mind, it's to find that quiet space within you where you're the one in control. And if you'd like some more personalized guidance on this or other learning strategies, definitely reach out to Neelam Talreja at Mindseed Tutorials.